just wanna start a new day. Come on and wake up, everybody. Sun shining on my head. Take a little time to hold your head.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the T-T-Twinergy podcast. I'm Sam Durag Daddy with my co-host
Stabbing Gavin, because I'm a player and I stab their hearts.
Oh,
apparently, 'cause
wow.
I'm ice cold.
Ice cold.
Gordon the Twin, I'm ice cold.
Ice cold
I
with
have
it.
no feelings.
That's
no
the
soul.
last name of the season. Stabbing Gavin. Pretty good one. I like it.
Shout out Nate.
Every
for
week.
every week.
He's been giving us some good names. He really has. It's pretty nice of him. Nate, we appreciate all your hard work with the name selection. We look forward to hearing on your take on what we should call Stabbing Gavin. Is that his name for next season? Let's find out. We always want to hear back from the people. Drop a comment. What's been your favorite name for G-Wagon, Goose, Stabbing Gavin? I'm not sure what the other ones are.
Gavino.
The Great Gavino.
I forgot the other ones, dude. There's a lot.
We'll drop it in the description and let us know what your favorite name is, because that's going to determine what Goose, Stabbing Gavin, G-Wagon is going to go. G-Note. Yeah, G-Note. We're going to decide what to call him
For the
next
rest
season.
of my podcast career. So,
Yes, sir.
got to make it a good one, because
It's going to be a permanent name in every household whenever this thing blows up finally. We want to thank you for coming back to Twinergy Podcast. This is episode 8, the season finale, hour and a half long episode. Man, it's been a long time coming. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of trial and error. I've been enjoying it. I hope you have too. Stabbing Gavin, how are you feeling about episode 8?
it's pretty crazy that we're already here, but it has been hella fun.
Yeah, I agree. It has been
Like-
hella fun.
I know we've said this in multiple episodes, from going from a thought to a joke, then to a reality it's crazy.
Yeah.
Almost ready for the camera setup too.
Hey, yeah, we have a little surprise at the end. You might get a little do-rag daddy reveal in the last couple minutes of this video. But yeah, so Stabbing Gavin, tell me about the week. What happened this week? What happened last week? We're delayed 1 week.
Yeah, unfortunately, this was supposed to be last weekend, but unfortunate events happened, and Stabbing Gavin got COVID, so it was not fun to find out about that from the doctor, because I was feeling like good, and then I wasn't, and then 2 days it was like shitty, like the cold chills,
Bedridden.
the big headache, and all that. It was like, oh my god, and then I had to quarantine for 5 days.
Oh, that would
Felt
I
like
would
house
hate
arrest
that.
in there.
I would hate that. I remember I was in contact with someone when it first dropped, when COVID Part 1 dropped.
Oh, wow.
And they, like, Caterpillar at the time, they said that I wasn't in contact with the person long enough by 5 minutes to quarantine for 2 weeks with pay. So I was still expected to go to work, even though I had been exposed in the early stages of COVID.
Wow. 5 minutes.
By 5 minutes. And it was literally me and one other person out of like the 20-person crew at work for 2 weeks.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was rough too, because I self-quarantined, because I was like, okay, I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm gonna quarantine, and yeah, 2 weeks was rough. By the time I got out of that little self-quarantine, I was smiling ear to ear, skipping to and fro.
Yeah, it's like you just got your first day out whenever you get out of quarantine. It's crazy. Damn, I can actually go to the store now. That's nuts. It's just, I don't know. So the early stages is when I was really worried about it. But I think nowadays it's like, it's not even really that big anymore. It's
kind of like the flu.
They treat it like the flu. That's it. And that's all I had was flu-like symptoms. Like,
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, I'm glad you're doing better, man. I really am. I missed you that week at work.
Oh, wow.
The
It was 3 days
Twinergy
at
was
work.
off. The Twinergy was off all week at Volkswagen. Whenever you came back, you had a little surprise because you had to see me as your new team leader as well.
That is a big role that my boy stepped into. A lot of people said it was going to be like really different, but I didn't.
No,
I didn't.
I'm still your twin. Don't worry. Ain't no promotion stopping the Twinergy from flowing.
but we do treat each other different now
Oh,
at work.
yeah. I'm on
Just-
business.
Yeah, exactly.
can't be
Can't
lollygagging
be fooling
no more.
around.
Can't be caught lacking anywhere. Yeah, that's been pretty interesting though. What you been up to this week? You been I keep saying
Getting back into work. Like I said, I had to quarantine for 5 days, so my body was used to just laying around. You know, I didn't work any overtime like I usually do. Got into it, ordered those car parts.
Yeah, what'd you get?
I got a intake and cool packs and spark plugs from APR. Went to go and install the intake and didn't have enough parts, so I had to take it all back off and put it back in the box till my other part gets here. So
Gotta love it.
that was fun.
You gotta love it.
And you love, whenever car projects are only supposed to take 30 minutes to an hour and they turn into 3 because you can't find the tools you need and you lost a screw somewhere in the fucking
Your 10
underneath the
millimeters,
hood.
God knows where.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fun. I've been really thinking about getting some rims this week for my car. I don't know. This new pay's got me getting ideas about the car, but dude, I can't lie. I've got my mind on a thigh tap before summer this summer.
I thought you were about to say a Camaro.
Well, Camaro's also been on the mind, but a thigh tap might take precedent. I'm not gonna lie.
That's really what pissed me off, is I missed my fucking tattoo appointment.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Because I already had the Thursday scheduled off for the bicep part of my sleeve, and it just so happens that Tuesday I got COVID, so
just in time to miss your appointment.
I had to be like, "Hey man, not gonna be able to make it." And all he replied with was, "Damn," all caps.
Appreciate that.
Really know he was heartbroken, but finally got it rescheduled. So, shit, what is today? March. We're recording on March the 2nd.
Yeah.
Have 20 days to go. So hopefully, fingers crossed I don't get COVID again somehow.
Back in the old asylum for another week. Dude, I don't know. It's weird. Like, whenever I first got tattoos, I never realized I would have the itch to get more. I'm seriously, like, sitting around like, I feel like I want a tattoo so bad. And I don't know what. Like, you get tattooed consistently, though.
Yeah, true, but it's... If I could have done it like how you did it, how you went up there and you got all of it done at once, I feel like that'd be way better for me because the itch it's horrible, man. Because I know it's coming, but it's like, fuck, I gotta wait another month. I just want my sleeve to be done. Like, really, I just want to take a break from getting tattoos because they're hella expensive. So
yours really has been kind of pieced, like small pieces together,
Yeah.
but that's because it's just so fine in detail, which makes sense. But we want to answer a couple comments. Our buddy Randy, he played along with our game a couple weeks ago about the this or that.
Okay.
And he ended with the Sidekick phone, which had the keyboard when you slide over.
Okay.
He's driving the Golf. He wanted the Golf at the very end. He agreed with you. And he actually ended his with the shrimp and rice dish.
I mean, shrimp and rice is good. All 3 of those choices are good. I was just thinking, I would resell the iPhone.
Yeah.
Big reseller over here.
Yeah.
So then I could just upgrade to the all glass iPhone 25 or whenever they said that shit's coming out.
DJ D Hump also gave us a comment reply on our game of In 4 Words. Whenever we are discussing 4 words to ruin the perfect meet cute with a girl.
Okay.
His 4 is your mom hot? That'd be a rough one.
This sounds like a DJ D Hump thing.
That would be
a
a
rough.
one. That would be a rough one. Man. But thanks for the comments, guys. We appreciate them. Keep them coming. And let us know about which name to give Stabbin' Gavin for next season. We're looking forward to it.
Can't you create a poll on the YouTube
I'll
page?
try to create a poll on YouTube, and we'll see what we can do with that. But yeah, man, so my week just worked. School. Took a math test. Nailed it. I'm officially done with my first math class.
Big math guy.
And I'm writing up my final essay for my film class this weekend. And I am slacking on it. I have to find 3 reliable sources for it. It is currently Saturday at 7:25 p.m. and I have not even started that yet. So
nice.
tomorrow will be me grinding and getting a 1,000-word essay out and turning it in, most likely last second.
I always hated those essays because it's like you have so many good ideas, but you taking them and writing them how you're supposed to in an essay is so hard for some reason. You're constantly like overthinking every single sentence. And it's like,
see, I have the opposite problem. I'll just throw bullshit on the paper and turn it in. I don't care anymore. I'd care, but it's for a film class. I'm not going to be too pressed about it. It's not really doing anything major for me. Personally, I feel, I'm a business major. I'm not really going to be analyzing films for a corporate job. I don't think. But if there is, hey, let me know. I'm on LinkedIn. Samuel Schmutzer on LinkedIn.
Plugging himself in the...
Hey, yeah. Make sure you follow me on LinkedIn, guys. Samuel Schmutzler, production team lead.
Part-time podcaster.
Full-time student.
Damn, a resume.
Man, I ought to toss it on my resume, too. Podcaster at the very bottom. Check it out with a little, like a hyperlink at the bottom of it, but like print it out so they can't even do anything with it.
That's fucked up.
Well, we're known for playing a couple games on this podcast. We've got a game we're going to bring back. They're a 10, but first I want to talk to you about things that you would never do again. Now, I want to tell you how I got this idea. So, on Reddit, I saw a post about, okay, we all have a bucket list. We've even discussed our bucket list. Mm-hmm. It was a discussion about what is on your anti-bucket list. What is something you would never do? And that got me thinking, okay, what's something we would never do again that we've already done? So, Stabbing Gavin, I want to know, what would you never do again?
Can we go back and forth? Because this is going to take a lot of thinking.
Yeah.
We've both done a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But things I would never do that I probably hated again, like that I just wouldn't get down with.
Yeah.
Is try exotic. Well, I don't know. Because I said I wanted to. Damn, this is hard.
So my first thing that I would never do
I was about to
again
say, I gotta hang on. I'm thinking
I would never work swing shift 12s ever again. That was the most rough way to live my life. I hated it because you would literally get, it would be 12 and a half hours. I worked at a large candy manufacturer. I ain't going to say their name.
Oh, wow. It was that fucking bad.
Yeah. And it was rough because I would work 12 and a half hours. And I would work 3 days on, 2 days off, 2 days on, 3 days off, that type of swing shift on nights. And that was just the worst schedule I've ever worked because I felt like I had no free time. Because you'd get off work and go to bed and wake up, and it's like, 2 hours and I gotta go to work again. And then the days off that I had, I was working overtime because I'm a big fan of my overtime money every now and again. And I just got so burned out doing that. I would never ever do that again. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy because that is a crappy way to live life. I hated working 12 swings. Never again.
My number one, we're going to start this off with a bang.
Okay.
I would never go and find the first thing on Pinterest, tattoo-wise, and then go to the next day and get it tattooed on my body.
Yes, this is a reference to episode, 2 of your story, where you just kind of said, I want a tattoo, here's one, put it on me, right?
Mm-hmm. That was probably the worst fucking idea I ever had because... Simply to the fact, if you listen, I had to live with it almost 2 years covered up, and it was like...
Just a bad tattoo, too.
It was just a bad one, dude.
Man, that would stink.
It was horrible.
I have some tattoos I'm not super proud of, but, it's on there forever, so I can't be too mad about it. It's not going to help me. Something else I would never do. This is going to be... Everyone knows not to do this. Everyone's understanding you're not supposed to do this. I'd never hook up with an ex ever again. It's just not good for you.
Same here.
It's just not good for you.
It never ends.
No.
In a good way.
It's never like a one-time thing either. Every time... Not saying I've hooked up with every single ex I have, but with the ones that I have, it's always a little... I don't know. Something's going on behind the scenes. Like there's some mindset that we'll get back together. There's some mindset that, we could just do this as friends for a while. I was even dumb enough to be a friends with benefits with an ex for like a year.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so I'm never doing that again. I've learned that, hey, whenever a relationship's over, it's okay to be nice to each other. It's okay to be mutual. You can still have love for your ex.
Yeah.
But just keep the hanky-panky out of it, because it's not going to end well for anybody. Someone's going to get their feelings hurt, and then someone's got to be the bad guy.
Another one on my list is I will never trust the statement, I got you whenever I get paid. I've gave too much money away to people strictly believing that they are going to pay me back, and they never fucking do.
Yeah, no. I would never trust the phrase, I'm good for it.
Yeah. I got you whenever I get paid Friday.
Hey, we get paid Friday, right? Like, bro, let me hold $10 for you real quick. I got you on Friday. I'm good for it. Turns out they were not good for it. I actually sold someone a car on the I'm good for it.
Oh, no.
It was like an old Taurus for like $300. I never saw the money. I had already signed that. I was young and dumb. I signed the title and everything. I'm like, okay, he's good for it, and he was not good for it. So
he was good for it until he got the car.
Yeah, then suddenly he was not good for it. Turned out he got a DUI in that car the next weekend too.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, okay, great. Glad I signed the title over at least, so I don't have
Karma's
that in my name.
Bitch, ain't it?
Huh?
I say karma's a bitch.
It really is.
I would have told him to bring me my money.
Bring me my money. Something else I would never do again is doubt my ability to do whatever I want.
Ooh.
This is going to be a serious one.
Okay, that's a good one.
But I have learned over the years that anything you set your mind to is completely doable. Now, reasonably set your mind to. I don't have a mindset that I think I can fly and jump off a building and go splat, But there are things that everyone is capable of doing, and I'm a firm believer that everyone has enough potential to become whatever they dream they can be. I believe that, even this podcast, I think we could go big if we just put the right amount of effort into it. Absolutely. But I learned that over the years, man. If you doubt yourself, it's not gonna end well for yourself, because you have to have that feeling of self-belief to be successful in everything you do. And if you put your full effort into all your beliefs and all your goals, you will achieve them, and you shouldn't doubt them. Now, granted, whenever you're chasing goals, you will have failures, you will have setbacks. But if you keep your mindset and don't doubt that you can achieve what you're after, you are 99% sure going to reach that goal. That's just what I've learned, And I'm only 24. I'm not the most wise, but that's just something life's taught me, man. Is stop listening to outside opinions, because at the end of the day, yours is what matters the most, and yours is what's going to get you to be successful in what you're after.
I used to do that a lot, just listen to other people's opinions, you're not going to make it. And that is probably the biggest thing that causes people to give up, I feel like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because like he said, if you believe in yourself, then that's all that matters. No one else is in your shoes. You know what I'm saying? They're not going home, or they're not doing what you're doing. And I wouldn't listen to any outside opinions.
And usually the people that are trying to hate and doubt you, it usually comes from a place of jealousy too. And that took me a little bit to realize is people, you're going to have people hating on you no matter what you do. And usually it comes from a place because they're upset that you're actually pursuing it and they're not. They don't have what it takes to pursue it, which is sad. I mean, like I said, I'm a firm believer everyone has that potential to become what they want. And I hate when people want to sit there and tear others down for their dreams and their goals, because you don't know how much it means to someone, and you're going to sit there and try to stop them from achieving what they're after, which doesn't make any sense to me either.
Yeah, and usually the first step's always the hardest. So if you're doubting someone within their first couple steps of what they have planned, they're definitely going to,
You're going to be sorry when you see them make it big. When you see
But-
those goals achieved.
Something I would never do again is change for somebody.
Change for... Ooh,
Yeah.
very good.
So-
yeah, absolutely.
I feel like a lot of people, not just guys, not just girls, everybody changes for somebody because they will go back to the eggs thing. So
Yeah.
if you change for somebody, that's what if they still don't like you after that? You know what I'm saying? Then you just change everything about you, because sometimes, personal experience, I was chasing like that feeling that they gave me.
Yeah.
So I was willing to like change, how I dressed, what I drove, how I acted.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stuff like that to kind of make them happy, but in the end they still didn't want me. So
Yeah.
I felt like it's not good for your mental health.
And it didn't make you happy.
Yeah, it
though,
didn't make me
either.
happy either because I was like, man, this ain't me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you catch yourself acting like a whole clown.
Yeah, it's
trying
like
to-
this is her, but a guy form. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? This is only this. I'm wearing, I'm driving, I'm doing the shit that she likes.
Yeah,
It's just-
I think we've all been through a little bit of that, though. It's part of finding yourself. Really, is when you realize, hey, I need to stop prioritizing everyone else, because when I lay my head down at night, what matters is who's happy to me. Mm-hmm. And if I'm not happy, it's not worth it. You have to be selfish. That's the thing too. You have to be selfish.
Unfortunately, whenever they do say all you love is yourself, well, sometimes it's best, because
Yeah.
it's
You can't take care of anyone if you can't take care of yourself
Exactly.
first. Dang, we got deep as hell there, dude.
we did get
Twitter's
deep.
podcast going deep.
But those are some things that we would never do because I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
It's kind of some life lessons taught us what we are never going to do again.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Yeah.
kind of made us heartless. I feel like that's why.
What made? The lessons made us heartless.
Yeah.
I mean,
I still got love out there, but I ain't wasting time.
My thing is, it appears heartless on the outside to people, but when you're in that spot where you do love yourself and you're doing things for you, and you're happy with yourself, it goes back to people just being jealous.
Yep.
People are mad that they didn't do it too. Something I would never do again. I would never pass up on an opportunity that's been presented to me by someone who believes in me. We're staying deep.
That's a good one.
We're staying deep, because here's the thing. If someone has belief in you and they want to give you an opportunity and you want to say no to that, what does that say about your self-belief? Going back to belief there. Mm-hmm. But what's that going to make the person that believes in you think? That you're wasting their time? That you don't think that you could be what you can be? I don't know. That's just something it took me a while to figure that out too. And now whenever opportunities like to present themselves, I'm more of a, listen, I don't know what this entails, but I'm taking it. I'm going to see what I can do. I'm going to put my whole effort, my whole bussy into it. And
Pussy's crazy.
I'm going to put my whole bussy into it. And then we're going to see what we can make happen. Because, life's short. Take risks, take chances. Anytime I've taken a chance in life, it's paid off every time.
Yeah, I was about to say, a lot of people, they get in this state in life where they're like, okay, I'm comfortable, I'm safe, I know what this week's about, I know what that week's about,
Exactly.
And sometimes you do have to get uncomfortable to become comfortable with being uncomfortable,
Absolutely.
So I agree, you should take the opportunities you got, but some people don't, man. And it all comes back to either jealousy or them being doubted before.
Yeah. I hate how we as humans are like that though. Why do we care so much about what other people think about us too? It's unfortunate.
It's crazy to think because if you look at growing up, you know what I'm saying, as a child, you didn't give a fuck, right?
Yeah, no, you're doing what makes you happy.
You're picking boogers in the corner. You don't give a
Yeah,
damn.
you're
You're running
munching
outside
on
in your underwear. You're doing all this shit because you don't give a fuck what people think. But as you get older, it's like, damn, maybe I shouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what will these people think about you?
Yeah.
But it's just different whenever you get, you grow up.
It's weird how we kind of cycle through that in life too, where we don't give a fuck to we care about what everyone thinks to
As you get older, you really don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it depends on how soon you find it, but I mean, I think everyone eventually gets to a point where they just don't fucking care what people think about them. And it's one of the best things you could do for yourself. I mean, I could tell that you're getting close to there if you're not there already. That who fucking cares? I'm gonna do what I want.
Well, it's just like, everybody's like, oh, your high school is so different from my high school experience, which it probably was. Not everybody goes into high school or goes into life, experiencing the same shit. So I think high school being the way it was whenever I went to school, like popularity and shit really grows you as a person because, not everybody has a rich ass family or, shit handed to them.
I wish my family was rich, dude. Let me pull up in a Beamer for real.
Exactly.
I'm pulling up a Lambo in this bitch.
I mean, most people just don't understand that not everybody's got it like that. Yeah. And sometimes you got to make your own wave.
That disconnect.
Yeah. And it grows you as a person that whenever you do get your own wave, it's like, I'm just going to do me. I'm going to wear what I want, be who I want to be,
Talk how I want to talk.
Mm-hmm.
Care what I want to care about. Yeah, absolutely. Trying to think if there's one last thing that I would never do again. I don't know. Okay. I know exactly what it would be. It's going to tie into later. I'll bring this up later.
Okay.
I would never stay in one place just because people want me to. Now, we'll get into later about, our stories and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't base your life around being comfortable with the people you're around. It's gonna get you in trouble. So, for an example, when I worked at McDonald's when I was 18,
mm-hmm.
the only reason I didn't try to get a better job as soon as I turned 18, was because of the people. Because they all liked me there. And I felt like, I felt accepted. But whenever, people would try to leave, there'd be this weird negativity of, oh, you're just trying to leave us, we're all suffering here and you want to leave and everything. And it's not how we should be either. We should encourage each other to grow, flourish, blossom, if you will. And, I mean, that led on later to a lot of decisions I made is whenever I did leave and realized, okay, staying for people because they won't like you being gone isn't a good idea. I mean, I could even tie this back to the exes thing, You can't stay friends with an ex because that's just gonna make them happy. You gotta be smart. You can't just stay because you're worried about someone else and how they're gonna feel about a situation. That's just something I learned, thankfully younger than I am now, because if I had stayed at McDonald's for God knows how long, who knows where I would be financially, geographically, mentally, even.
Mm-hmm.
That's just that's something I learned, and I will never forget either, for that matter.
I really do fully agree with that. Like, some people, this goes back to the jealousy thing too.
Yeah.
It's crazy how it all connects. But some people, if they see you doing better or trying to do better, they do shit on you, and it kind of fucks with your mental again. Yeah. Because you're like, well, fuck, maybe I really shouldn't leave.
And it's the people you care about. In this situation too. It's okay. Like, this is someone that I might even love, and they just want to say, oh no, you need to stay here with us. You don't need. Yeah. No. I learned that being selfish, doing whatever you want, never sticking around because people want you to, just doing what you want to do because you want to, it's important. And I think everyone needs to be in that mindset.
I do agree with that. That's a good one. Because I don't know. It's just, it's good to get, again, get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because a lot of shit in life is unexpected, and it really, if you're comfortable with being uncomfortable in most situations, you can actually think about it. Hey, maybe I should do this, or maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe this is best for me. Maybe this is not best for me. And it's crazy how all of those points, they connect.
Absolutely. Man, dude, we're getting deep on the Twinergy podcast, but I don't know.
We are, but it's true.
Yeah, man, that stuff's been on my mind for a while.
Most of those things I would not do.
Yeah, I would not do that again.
Because a lot of those points that we brought up, it just hurts you in the end, really. Yeah. Nobody else.
It's called growth.
Mm-hmm.
It's called growth.
But it's good.
Growth
good
is good.
growth.
Growth is good. Hey, I heard a quote this week. I need to drop on you. Speaking of growth, this is crazy. Okay, I read, whenever you feel you are in your darkest place, you're not supposed to feel buried. You're supposed to feel planted, because that means you're going to grow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were dropping quotes. I would have pulled up some of the ones that I saved. But that's a good one.
I was like, damn, that's good as hell. I don't remember who said it, so credits to whoever said it. But yeah, man. I was like, damn, I love that.
I love motivational shit like that, dude.
Me too.
Because it really does make you think and like really push you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's good shit.
When I used to journal at night too, whenever I'd kind of reflect on some quotes that I read that day, it really helped. If you have never like done journaling, give it a try for a week. It's really good for you. It really helps your mental. But enough of our serious talk about life. A couple of kids talking about life. I think with this season finale, we're going to bring back a segment that got a lot of popularity. We got a lot of good feedback on, and a lot of people liked it. That's right. You guessed it. Their 10 Bud is back for part 2, baby. We got some cards here on the table.
We got the good cards.
I think I'm going to go first. Yeah, we got the fucking deadly cards, the red ones.
Go ahead. I want to hear what you got.
Okay. All right. She's a 10. Dime. Just an absolute perfect. Okay, 9. She's a 9. No one's perfect. She's a 9.
Okay.
But she's in a sorority, okay? And she has the Greek letters tattooed over her heart.
Oh, man. You know, being in a sorority is already bad because I already know what you're doing every weekend. You're getting fucked up and going to a frat house.
Yep.
But now if you tattoo them on you, you're probably drunk. And over your heart's really crazy. Because you know you don't love it that much.
I love this sorority. It's so much fun.
Man, she got to be a 4.
She's a 4?
Oh, dude.
Damn.
I'm not attracted to sorority girls.
Yeah, I'm not either.
I just know they're dirty. You know, they're just dirty. Okay, my go?
Yeah.
So I know this is a personal favorite for Sam.
Oh, no.
Because he loves this, especially whenever they're drunk.
Oh, no.
So she's a 9 because no one's perfect.
Yeah, all right.
But she talks like a baby whenever she's in public.
Oh, immediate 2.
Oh.
Immediate 2. No, the baby. I don't do baby talk, bro.
I'll give him a 3. But baby talk is disgusting.
No, I'm gone, bro. I'm going to make a beeline to the damn door. I am gone, dude. No,
Gonna
sir.
Uber her home?
That's not going to be me.
You make her take an Uber home?
She can walk home.
Oh, wow. She's walking home.
Respectfully, you know, I got to do what I need to do for my health, you know. That would be to leave the situation. You know what? Hey, I'll get you an Uber. I'll get her an Uber. I'll be nice enough to get her an Uber. But as long as she just doesn't talk to me while we wait for the Uber, because I ain't going to leave her alone, but nah. This is going to be crazy, bro. This one's wild.
Okay, what?
She's a 9 because no one's perfect, right?
Uh-huh.
But she was a suspect in a murder case, even though she swears she never did it.
That's a ride or die for real. That's a ride or die for real. She ain't afraid to get her hands dirty.
Ain't no
I mean,
got a little dirt under the fingernails for you. That's crazy, bro.
innocent until proven guilty. You know what I mean? I could have a little pen pal if she's a 9.
All right, so here's the thing. It says were. They were.
Oh.
So
she's not still.
So she's not locked up. She's not an active suspect.
Oh. Nah, she a 8.
Then what if she is an active suspect?
She's still an 8, I guess.
Same. I hate how much I agree with you on that. Golly.
Well, it's just like, hey, if she ain't scared to beat somebody the fuck up, I'm not saying murder them, but if she ain't, then fuck. She a 8. She gonna stand up for me for real.
Yeah, she got your back. Hey, maybe I need to head to the women's prison. I used to live behind a women's prison, actually. There was always a joke that I did a no-handed wave at them from my window.
Probably did a little pen pal action. Hey, whenever you first get out, I'm the house behind you.
Yeah, hit me up for real. No. What was that? 3G. No, 3F. Hit apartment 3F behind the fucking women's prison.
Okay. So let's just say she is perfect.
Oh,
She's a 10.
Oh, okay.
Little Megan Fox action.
Ooh.
Little, Beyonce, Rihanna action.
Okay, all right.
But she never flushes the toilet after she uses
Never flushes the toilet when she uses it.
it. Nope. You always got to go in there
Immediate
and flush
zero. Immediate zero. That is
Zero, really?
disgusting. Yes, dude.
I thought you could fix her, though.
Brown, flush it down. Yellow, let it mellow. That don't fucking. I don't care. Flush it, dude.
I give her a 1. You can always teach her how to flush a toilet. I mean, come on.
I don't know about that one, Chief. I ain't gonna lie to you. Can't flush. Like if you're gonna walk. Okay. Let me throw a scenario at you real quick. You just busted out a 12-hour shift,
Okay.
and you are turtle heading on the way home, and it's getting bad.
Okay.
You roll in, you get to the toilet. You're doing like this squeeze walk.
Oh,
like you've already
fuck.
had your 3 strikes. You're squeeze walking to the toilet. You get in there and you just open, like you turn the light on, and you just see some floaters just waiting for you in there. She's still a 1.
I mean, if you put it like that, no. Hey, I don't care if you're sleeping. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, for real. I'm calling. You can wait with the baby talk girl for your Uber because I ain't doing that. Oh, all right. They're a 9 because no one's perfect,
Okay.
but they have 2 other significant others. Let's say you're talking to a chick and she's talking to 2 other dudes. She's still a 9.
-9.
I knew you would not be a fan.
If
of
you
it.
ain't, look. Yeah, nah. She a -9.
Not having it, huh?
I mean, there ain't no way you can entertain 3 dudes at the same time, bro.
Respectfully.
If you do, you're a pimp. Cause
Hey, I'd almost have to respect it, dude, because men are trash.
yeah,
They
that's
really
true.
are.
Okay,
Disrespectfully.
wow. She's a 9,
Okay.
but
Because no one's perfect, right?
she gave you a STD.
Ooh. Which one, though?
Any? Why would it matter?
So, like, I'm celibate, so I really don't have a problem with this one. But I would think if I were to be active like that, that'd make her... How good did it hit, though? That's
It was squirting.
Oh.
So you flirting.
Yeah, if she's squirting, I'm flirting.
But she just gave you an STD. But it really ain't her fault, though.
Oh, it's not her fault?
Yeah, it ain't her
Like,
fault.
she just hasn't checked it a minute? Or
Yeah,
'cause
she
that's
just forgot
concerning to
about
me.
it.
That's concerning to me. It's like, how much you throwing that thing around then if, like, you... She a 2.
Oh, a 2, bro?
She a 2.
I mean, look, if you got an STD and you don't know about it, respectfully, you ain't been checking yourself, so you've been throwing that shit on everybody.
And everything.
So you a 0. You sitting outside with the girl that can't flush.
and the baby talk. Bro.
And the baby talk, bro.
We got a line at the Uber stop, for real. This one's... She a 10. She perfect.
Oh,
She's perfect.
damn.
So I think I know what you're gonna say because like we joke about this shit.
Oh, fuck. Hey, this is bad if it's on a game and we constantly joke about it.
She says, "I'm hungies" when she's hungry.
Wait, does it?
She says, "I'm hungies"
Does it
when
actually?
she's hungry.
Does it actually say hungies on that
Yes, it
fucking
says,
card?
"I'm hungies" on. Gavin, I'm hungies.
Look. Does she know where she wants to eat?
Hey, no, she just knows. All she knows is she hungies for real though.
Oh my god. She don't even know where the fuck she wants to eat, but she hungies. Hey, dog, I can't lie. You a -2. This goes back into baby talk, and you'll know where the fuck you want to eat. You a
Dang.
-2.
Is she in the Uber line?
Yeah,
in
she
the
also
Uber
waiting
line?
outside.
Dang, bro.
Woo! So, we'll do this one. She a 8.
Okay.
Okay. But she takes massive shits with the door open.
Oh, with the door open too? Oh no.
But she flushes.
Okay.
But she taking massive shits with the
Hey,
door
listen.
open.
I don't care who you are. These women, they got some stanky shits, dude. Yeah. No, I'm good. And with the door open, listen, everyone shits. I get it.
Hey, but she's confident with herself.
Close the door at least. That's all I'm asking. I'm gonna give her 5. I can probably get around it, get the Febreze on standby. But
I give her a 5 too, mainly because she's confident within herself.
She's like, hey,
and she really thinks that we're that close.
I'm shitting.
To shit with the door
You
open.
want to come in here? Come on in.
Yeah, okay, she a 5.
She's
I give her a 5.
No Uber wait for her.
No
That's
Uber.
good.
No Uber.
She gets to stay the night. Is she staying the night or is she on the couch?
I mean, she flushes. She probably wipes, so she can stay in the bed.
She don't get hungies either.
No, she don't get hungry either. If she does, she's fixing her own shit. She a 5 for her. She's staying in the bed.
Yeah. All right. She's a 9 because no one's perfect.
Okay.
But she won't sleep in the same bed as you.
She's a 9, but she wants to sleep in the same bed.
She doesn't want to sleep in the same bed as
Oh,
you.
doesn't?
No, she won't. She refuses.
I mean, respectfully, I guess she's a 7.
A 7?
I mean, are we dating?
Yeah.
But she will never.
She never wants to sleep with you.
Actually, I give her an 8. I got some long ass legs, so I do like my own space.
Hey, I heard
Respectfully,
that.
she an 8.
I love sleeping by myself. I don't care who you are, bro.
And you'll end up with hair in your face.
Yeah. And
an arm across your face.
Yeah.
Not getting choked out.
Yeah. Or the arm falls asleep on you.
Oh,
You get the
yeah.
tingling at 3 a.m. You can't move her.
Or you wake up, you have no fucking covers whatsoever.
No, I'm good. Yeah, listen, me and the silk sheets. It's just me and the silk sheets. I don't need no company in there with me. I love sleeping by myself. I really do. That's my toxic trait. She'd be a 10 to me.
Okay, so she's a 9.
Okay.
Right?
Because no one's perfect.
No one's perfect. But she never washes her hands.
Oh. Like, I'm going back to the toilet thing.
Like,
though.
she
if you're
just got
wiping-
done taking a massive shit with the door open. You know what she's doing in there.
Yeah, because she got the TikToks extra loud during the...
But she did not just wash her hands, and she just come in here because she was hungry.
She hungry. She's
She hungry, but she touching all your Wonder Bread, your sandwich meat, and you know that bitch just got done wiping her ass after a massive shit, and she did not wash her hands.
No. Oh, like the more I think about it, nope.
I think she waiting outside.
She's outside.
I think she's outside.
She's outside.
She is 0.
She in the
I always
line.
wash my hands, dude, no matter what it is. Because you never know what the fuck's on shit or what. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
She waiting outside.
She gonna get hungies.
Nah, she ain't getting hungry in my house. Bitch, you better watch those hands.
Just keep that baby talk out of here for real.
For real, you can't have any of my shit in here.
It's becoming one of those ick games. Like, what's your ick? Hey,
Yeah.
real quick, what is your biggest ick?
Having to take care of them whenever they get drunk.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the worst.
Yes.
Especially when they gotta, like, be chatty, too. And, like,
It's a
they
big
don't-
bummer.
They're not.
Big bummer.
Mine's gonna be, they gotta be, like, constantly talking to you.
Or they have to be center of attention. Is another big egg, dude, of mine. Like, hey, look, all my buddies know that you're here, okay? No, they don't want to talk to you. Yes, we know you're here.
Yes, hey, we see you.
Yeah, we see you,
Congratulations.
okay? You know what's the worst, though?
What?
Whenever it's your buddy's girl that has to be center of attention.
Oh,
'Cause
and
you can't say nothing.
You're giving the look to him, though.
Yeah, and he's like, man, you know I can't say nothing, bro. You know she's going to get pissed off
like
at
you're
me.
giving the eyes.
But you're
to
like,
the
dude, I'm
please.
about to leave. Like, if she don't shut the fuck up, you know?
Yeah, and she hungies, too.
Yes, Brittany, I've talked to you 5 times. Yes, I know you're there. Yes. No, I still have no girlfriend. No, I do not want to be hooked up with your best friend.
Your thick friend is
Yeah.
what you call her, too, actually. But, dude, me, like, I do not like having to be babysat constantly throughout my day. I don't want to have to do, like, a check-in every 10 minutes of what I'm doing. That's my biggest ick is you don't want to talk to me now after, like, 10 minutes of, it's like, bro, back up. back up for
Sometimes
real.
it's not even like I don't want to talk to you. It's just like, number one, I'm either busy, or number two, texting, dude, is not. It's not one of my faves.
Yeah.
Like
I will like admit, like, I'm cool if you like double text, triple text even. That's fine.
But if I don't respond, obviously I'm doing something.
Yeah, but
I'm not trying to
don't
neglect you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not trying to neglect you by any means.
No,
But
absolutely
most of the
not.
time I'll text you whenever I can text you back.
Yeah.
But if we're having a deep conversation, okay, maybe I can text you back, you
Yeah.
know. But if it's just on some bullshit, no.
No, yeah, that's I just, like I said, that's just my thing. Like, I want to be independent and do me. I'll get back with you. We can get back with each other whenever. If like the conversation needs to have a few elements, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But like, don't expect me to answer you as fast as possible every 5 minutes, because that's not gonna be me. Anyway, hey, she's an 8,
Ooh, okay. That's a solid one.
but she exclusively wears only Heelys around town. She's rocking Heelys every day, all day, every day.
Hey. I guess she a 9.
9?
I'm a fan of Heelys, bro. And if she can somehow rock those every day, hey.
Yeah, I mean, it's integrated into her fashion for sure at that point.
Yeah, I was about
she
to
knows how to
say.
style it. Got the custom wheels. Probably got the wheels with your face on them. Ooh.
she definitely a 10, and she rolling around with wheels on with my face on them.
She's repping your mug. She's a 10. I could see that. I mean,
It takes a lot to style Heelys, man. They're like DC shoes. They're bricks almost on your feet.
But think about this though. You're going to a wedding and she's wearing Heelys with a dress.
But usually the dresses are long enough you will see the Heelys, so.
She's wearing a skirt.
Oh, man, really? Okay, in this situation, she's a 5. Like, it could be a very important wedding. I don't go to a lot of weddings, but like if I go to a wedding, it's for an important family member. So you could at least like retire those.
That's like a situational thing for sure. Like, I'm not going to a funeral with you wheeling down the aisle to go view the body with me. Like,
Yeah,
that's not going to happen.
You know what? I hate to say this. She a 9.
Okay.
But she has no teeth.
Oh, no teeth. Does she have dentures? Or is she just raw gumming it?
I mean, she does, but she don't wear them all the time.
That's crazy because I'm a big lover of a girl's smile.
Me too.
I
think
a pretty smile.
it's big for a lot of people.
I love a pretty smile, man. Man, I said that Southern. Do you hear that? Small.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I heard it.
You guys are rubbing out on me. Fuck. Yeah, a pretty smile it's important to me. No teeth. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie. Line's getting longer.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. You probably got to wait outside.
I hate how petty that sounds, but I can't. They gotta.
We know men are a piece of shit, and not all men take care of themselves like they should. Probably,
Yeah.
you know, sometimes I'll be lacking, but most girls our age or older, or you know,
A little younger, even.
a little young. It doesn't matter to the age. They're good at taking care of themselves.
Yeah, women have us beat by a long
Yeah,
shot
I
on
know.
that.
So if you have no teeth, I don't know what else you don't have. So yeah, you're waiting outside. Respectfully, you're waiting
Don't wash your
outside.
hands either.
Maybe I'll order a Uber X or whatever those things are with the SUV. Send them
Yeah,
all home
dude.
at the same time.
Get you an Uber bus. All right. I mean, we kind of talked about this one, but she's a 9. No one's perfect,
Okay.
but she's extremely clingy. She gotta get that text every 5 minutes, or she's calling you.
You know, it's more than just text if they're clingy. So you can't base it off just text.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
gonna
who are
say,
you with? What are you doing? Why are you doing that?
Well, so it comes to a time in a relationship, I think, that if you can't trust each other, you know, okay, maybe within the first couple months, yeah, hey, I'm doing this, or hey,
Yeah.
I'm doing that. So-and-so is going to be there. That's cool, right? But, like, it comes a time where you should trust each other, so I really don't need you checking up on me every 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm still with the same guys.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
still doing the same shit. You know, I don't even get out a lot. Me and you don't get out a lot.
No.
So if I'm going out, I'm not doing shit really.
Yeah.
So
You ain't
But
gotta worry about me
also,
doing
you
nothing.
know, if she's clingy, then she gonna care about just you. So that's also a good thing.
It's kind of
Yeah.
a green flag.
Yeah, which sucks.
Like a stage 1 clingy. I would
Okay,
say.
so we're stage 1. Like she's about you, but she's not texting you every 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'd be all right with that.
All right. You said she was a 9 before.
Yeah, she a 9.
She can stay at 9.
All right, she stays right there. Let's get one more out here.
Okay, let's see. I got some good ones since we
All right,
we did
go
all
ahead,
red
go
cards.
ahead.
So let me Okay, we're just gonna do this one because it's random and I've never really thought about this.
Okay.
So we'll just say she a 10.
All right,
she perfect,
10. She's perfect.
but
dude.
she always pants you in public.
pantses me. I go commando a lot, bro. No, I don't really. Why she gotta pants me? Dude?
I
That's
don't
the
know.
most
That
random
was just
thing
one of the
ever.
cards. It's weird.
She pantses me.
She's always pulling them down.
Always. Okay, like always.
It doesn't
pantses
matter
me.
if she's ready for it or not, dude. She's always just feeling,
just silly. Just
just,
feeling
yeah,
silly.
just feeling a little silly, a little prankster, showing your undies to people. No matter if grandma's standing there or not.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of proud of my boxer game.
Yeah, me too. But I don't want everybody to always
But,
know.
yeah, I don't want to be a
Yeah,
granny.
she's
stealing.
always doing it, no matter where you're at. The mall, Panda Express, Chick-fil-A. You know, you're at the phone store, Verizon. You're getting a new phone, pantsed. Boom.
So like, I think this is Healy girls actually doing this. She's like rolling up to you and pantses you and like rolls away on the Heelys. Yeah.
You gotta chase around the mall with your fucking belt at your ankles, hoping that you don't fall over.
My Gucci rolling all over the place for real. She a 4. She a 4. I like a little silly goose, you know, but not all the time. So I'd probably have to have a word with her about it.
Okay, at first I would think it's funny.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's funny the first couple times.
But you know, there comes a time where there's some situations that we'll just say funeral wise, like I'm over there paying my respects, you come up and pants me. What the fuck? Sorry, yes, I'm so sorry he passed away. He's very beloved in boom pants. You know,
Boom,
it's-
pant like in the middle of the.
like she
what
don't
is
give a
that called?
fuck. She don't care what's going on.
What is that called whenever you give like a speech about the person in the afterlife, like their eulogy? Middle of the eulogy, just pants down, dude. American Eagles are out and flying around, dude.
I hate to say this, man. I really do. But thinking about it, she's always doing it, never going to drop the act, no matter what just happened.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get where you're going. Yeah,
I think she might be waiting outside.
waiting outside.
Realistically,
You're
like,
because it's getting old, and then
yeah, I mean,
yeah.
you know, my best bud's grandpa just died, and you come up and pants me. That's hella disrespectful.
like this girl's over here trying to be the center of attention, then you pants me and Healy away.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
really? And you didn't even wash your hands either. I know you didn't wash your hands 'cause I
Yeah.
saw you shitting with the door open.
You know, sometimes you got them streaks. I want everybody to see those streaks in there.
Those little tire marks on the back.
Yeah.
About a fart that you shouldn't have
You
trusted.
hillied in your undies. Yeah, you're waiting outside. I'm sorry, sweetheart.
Dang, dude, I feel bad. I hope they got coats. I hope they got coats outside, you know. I'll be watching from the apartment window. Looking down, making sure they're all right. Power in numbers.
Oh, man.
So listen, man, we know each other pretty well, and I think we know our stories pretty well, but I just kind of want everyone else to know, hey, what's your story? What made Gavin Gavin? What happened? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Well,
What's your origin story? I'd love to hear it.
for the people that know me, and the people that don't know me, you about to know me.
That's what this is.
So, I was born in a hospital that's no longer there. I don't know if that's good or not.
Oh, no.
I can't even remember the name of it. But I grew up in Trenton, Georgia.
Yeah.
You know, it's a very small town. Not really a lot to do. Everybody knows everybody and everything about you.
Yeah.
So, growing up with my mom, you know, just regular kid shit. I was always with my granddad, though, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that's really what got me into cars and shit, because he was a paratrooper.
Okay. Oh,
And then he
wow.
retired, so he, you know, back when the military actually
Paid.
and shit wasn't so expensive, he started doing like side work and doing his own company and shit.
Yeah.
And he would install like these bank safes. So like he made hella good money from that. And I would sometimes go with him, like just on the road, because like
Yeah.
I said, I was always with him. My
Yeah.
mom was working all the time. And if I wasn't helping him with the bank shit. Then I would go and help him work on his car, his Corvettes in the garage. He had a couple Stingrays and a Model A. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was really nice. And so, hung out with him a lot. He would always take me to school, pick me up. We'd go do some random shit. That's how also he's like what got me into music. He listened to, the Queens and, the old school shit. So that's how.
We've talked classic music.
Whenever I was growing up, people were like, how do you know who this is? Well, my granddad listens to him all the time.
Yeah.
And then I go to my dad's on the weekend, because they were separated. So dad's wasn't always fun. Yeah. It wasn't always my favorite time. The grandparents were cool. Stayed with them most of the time. I spent most of my childhood with my grandparents on both sides.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird, but I think it did me a lot of good. You know what I'm saying? As far as, because grandparents don't put up with bullshit.
No, they don't.
They only put up with bullshit when they're about to drop you off. Mm-hmm. They don't give a fuck what you do whenever you get back to your house. But with them, oh fuck no, you're not doing anything. Quit. But I had some crazy ass times. Got a 4-wheeler from my mom's dad. Yeah. Ran over a couple of his apple trees. He did not like that shit.
Not happy.
It was not good. But other than that, dude, grew up. Went to high school.
Grew up a Georgia boy.
Did that dirt bike shit. All that country shit that people do.
Yeah.
As soon as I graduated, went to lineman school. This.
Mm-hmm. Which lineman school is this?
SLTC. In Trenton.
In Trenton? Okay.
A lot of shit don't come out of Trenton. You either go in the trades or you go off to a random ass college somewhere like Berry College or Valdosta. There's a lot of, everybody did the same shit, but I didn't want to live in Trenton. Mainly because I didn't have my granddad anymore. Yeah. So we lived in his house, me and my mom did, and it just wasn't good for me. So I wanted to get out of there. Yeah. Because, if he's not there, there's really not shit there for me.
It's like an empty piece. Almost.
Mm-hmm. Because a lot of people that grow up in Trenton stay in Trenton because this goes back to them being safe, with they hate getting outside of their comfort zone. Absolutely. I said, fuck this, dude, I'm not staying. Because my mom moved from Trenton, so I was like, no reason for me to stay now. So went to SLTC, graduated, went straight to Indiana.
Yeah, as a lineman, right?
Yeah, as a lineman. Did a couple places, Martinsville, Bloomington. Bloomington was hella cool. It's like a college town in Indiana. Okay. Met a couple cool people, but ended up working with, in the line work, you work with a lot of drug addicts. Yeah. And I could see that going downhill quick, so I didn't want to surround myself around that and get involved in that type shit. So, came back. Then went to Cartersville, Georgia. Okay. Worked for this dude, just him and his truck. He started his own business type shit. Yeah. Worked for him for a couple days. Just a couple days, dude, because it's ridiculous. It's hard starting out. I get it. But you shouldn't expect the most from people, right off the rip. I'm not working 16 hours a day, dude, for you. I barely even fucking know you. So I quit there. Then went over to Huntsville, Alabama. Yeah, for a year. And that was fun. Met a lot of cool people, lifelong friends and shit. But I just got tired of driving an hour and 30 minutes to work every day, dude. So I was like, you know what? I got this family member that works at Volkswagen. Maybe he can get me on, We'll see. So I was like, I'll apply for Volkswagen, and then I applied for a power school. Mm-hmm. So power lineman at the same time. I was like, you know what? Whoever calls me first, that's the one I'll go with, and try to put my all for. So Volkswagen ended up calling me. So I was like, okay, maybe we can try this out a little bit. Went to what's called a lean center. It's where you learn everything. And up there, dude, they make that job sound like it's fucking the hardest shit on this planet.
They really do blow it out of the water.
But, ended up making it through those 2 weeks or whatever, and then went down to the regular scheduled
program
at Volkswagen and been there ever since. Yeah. And it's really not as hard as people think, dude. No, it's really not. and it pays decent. So all those people that say, "Oh man, this fucking job sucks. I'd rather be doing something else." Well, it's way worse out there, dude. Trust me.
Yeah, a lot harder work out
And
there.
a lot of people don't put up with bullshit like they do at Volkswagen. Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
But now I'm just building on that. You know, I've thought about going to school. I can't lie, because I mean, at first I really wanted to be a mechanical engineer.
Yeah.
Because I had people in that field that were friends with my grandparents, and they work at TVA and shit, and it seems like cool. Then I wanted to be an architect for a little bit, you know, because I got people in, I don't know. But I just chose the traditional way out of Trenton because I knew it would, you know, get me out there the fastest.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, now thinking about it, maybe I could have chosen a little different path, but school was never really a big thing for me, so I was like, you know, I'll just do the trades.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because, I mean, if you think about it, dude, the trades are actually kind of good. You know, it's not a lot of school, and it's, you know, you get work right away.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know some people, like, got college degrees, and they're, like, still looking for a job.
Yeah, me
or
too.
it's, like, $18 to $20 an hour. It's, like,
it's
crazy.
I agree, man. I've seen that, too. I get it.
But, I mean, I could go more in depth, but it's a lot. But that's basically, you know, like a rough draft, per se, of my story.
Yeah. Did you like Indiana? Like, as a whole? When you lived
I
there?
mean, so if you guys have been to Indiana, you know it's flat. It's dry heat. It's totally different. Like, totally different.
Compared to the South.
But before I did that, I did a little moving company action for a little bit. So it really gets you used to that, like, life on the road, per se. So I've been to different places like Dallas, North, South Carolina, Virginia, New Jersey.
Little traveler.
Yeah, a little traveler.
Little state traveler.
It's cool, man. You know, driving through the states and seeing how, you know, the landscape just changes all of a sudden. Because, you know, going through Kentucky and shit, you're like, oh, okay, you know, we still got some mountains or whatever. And then boom, Indiana, Ohio, it's like, whoa, where the fuck the mountains go? You know what I'm saying? Somebody just hit delete over here. But I don't know. I mean, I liked it, but then I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Because the heat's totally different. And shitting in cornfields are not.
It's not fun.
It's not fun.
Especially when you gotta use a leaf to wipe.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you're that one chick who doesn't wash her hands. She probably doesn't wipe either.
Just took a massive shit in the cornfields.
Just walked out with it.
But I can't say I was that one guy that would always carry around toilet paper.
Yeah. Smart.
And I feel bad for those farmers that went to go harvest that corn because I definitely shit in the soil.
It's good nutrients. It's good nutrients.
Yeah. But, I mean, dude, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's no porta potties out there whenever you're, you know, line work. I know people that's shit in plenty of cornfields or woods or, you know, whatever. It's crazy. So.
Yeah. Interesting. You want to know my story?
Yeah, let me hear it. I know yours is way fucking different.
Yeah. If you know me, you know my story. If you don't, buckle in. We got an interesting discussion to have here. So, I grew up in central Illinois in the middle of nowhere, a little town without a stoplight. It's about 500 people in there total in the town of Oreana, Illinois. If you're bored, look up Oreana, Illinois, Oreana. And I went to a small country high school, graduated with about 47 people. Not a lot of people in my life at that point. And with that came the mindset of staying comfortable where you're at, where we kind of discussed earlier, where you don't want to leave because you're comfortable. And with that, I kind of fell into a part of my life where I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I didn't go to college. I had a chance to have a full ride scholarship. I declined that and went to work. I continued working at McDonald's, got a job at Caterpillar. And there is where I learned where I'd like to take my education and where I'd like to take my next steps, which is in supply chain, which would require a business major. And at the time, I was kind of really having a hard time with alcohol. I was drinking a lot more than I would like to. Started when I was about 20 after a breakup and kind of fell into a pit there. And it kind of felt like an endless cycle of drinking on the weekends, sometimes during the week, going to work, not doing anything, maybe work on school whenever it came up. But it didn't feel fulfilling at all. And then I unfortunately lost my grandfather to cancer. And that kind of was a wake-up call to me that, okay, I'm not going to sit here and watch everything fade away and like kind of depreciate over time. I want to be somewhere else. I want to experience life. I want to have something better. There's got to be something better than this. So I saved up about $10,000 ish, quit my job, got an apartment down here in Chattanooga, which is about 8 hours away from home, and just took the jump, moved one day on February 1st of 2022, packed up my shit, came down here, and got to applying for jobs. And from there, I worked at the candy company that I'm not going to name, and finally got back into school after I got a job at Volkswagen, which I kind of had planned to get to anyway. I'd done some research about where to go for Chattanooga, where some good employers are that pay decent. And so I got the job at Chattanooga. I got myself in a spot where I can be in school. And since I've moved and kind of had a fire under my ass, I've found that I really do put in more effort into everything I do because I packed up and left, because I've got myself out of that rut of, okay, this is what everyone else does. Mm-hmm. You know, this is how we're supposed to do it. No, it's not how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to live your life how you want to live your life. And I decided, listen, I love my family. I genuinely love each and every one of my family members, but I'm not going to stay in a place that keeps me in a shitty pit and just live my life out in this place I don't want to be. So I took it on myself and I said, fuck this, I'm out. And looking back, God, it was scary. I still remember whenever my cousin and my dad left with my apartment very empty with all my stuff in boxes. And it's like, okay, I'm here by myself, don't know anybody, empty apartment with no job. It scared the ever-living piss out of me. But as time went on and I got back to work, I started making more friends. I realized how worth it this was and how happy I am. I actually had a moment last night. I was driving home. I got dinner with some friends, and I was like, man, like, I am truly thankful for what life has given me and the friends that I have gained along this way. You know, I still have friends at home. I still have people I love at home. But the things that I've been able to accomplish would have been not possible unless I had taken this jump and I had moved. You know, growing up in cornfields and in a small town, you know, there's three routes you're going to take. You're either going to graduate high school, go to work in a labor job in a factory. You're going to join the military to get out of the small town, which I experienced people doing and I was absolutely jealous of, but it definitely kind of made me realize, okay, I can do this too. Or you have people who go to college who end up coming back to that same small town and never changing still, which is unfortunate. And even now, when I go home, I still meet people that have not changed at all. And it is kind of disheartening because seeing how I have grown personally, knowing that even my mindset is even I'm able to do it, so everyone else can do it. But seeing people who refuse to change and everything like that because they're so comfortable and that's just all they've known, I will never regret making my move that I did, because at the end of the day, I lay down at night, I'm happy with where I'm at with who I have in my life. And knowing that if I was still at home, I would still probably have a drinking problem. I would still not be happy. It kind of drives me forward even more. And now, you know, I'm in a situation where I've applied myself and got a promotion at work, which, while it's still a small step, it's definitely steps towards a bigger goal that I know I never would have set out to achieve unless I had made this move. But that's just kind of, you know, my story. You know, it's definitely a story that I think everyone needs to realize, that if you take control of your life and grab it by the nuts, you can achieve anything you want. And I will stand by that. I will happily talk to anybody about it. You know, if they're having self-doubts or anything, I will happily step up and talk to you. But it's up to you to face life for what it's giving you, grab it by the nuts, and tell it what it's going to do. Because if you don't tell life what it's going to do, life's going to tell you what to do. And you need to be able to take control and fulfill your happiness, you know. That's me. That's my story. So Really deep, I know.
It is a big one, but you are right, dude. Like, I mean, it all ties back into what we originally said. If you don't, do what you want to do and do like how you want to do it, it's going to tell you what and how you're going to do it.
Mm-hmm. And time is unforgiving because it's not ever coming back either. That's
one thing you cannot buy.
It sucks.
It does. It does suck ass, like really bad.
Looking back at your mistakes, you kind of like, shit, why'd I do that? But then you're like, well, I got time.
I was about to say, a lot of people, they get into this thing where they think that if they mess up or, it's bad. I mean, depending on what it is, it can be, but you can also learn from it and grow from it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think mistakes are good to a certain extent, you know what I mean? Because if you keep on making them, then obviously you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And, you're not growing from it.
Wasted potential is all that is. Man, we're getting deep as fuck on this podcast. Damn, dude.
We are, but it's good. It's almost like a therapy session.
I know. I'm your Dr. Phil. Hey, man, we've had a reoccurring segment this season, and we're going to keep it up after this season.
It's going to go next season, too?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's our thing. Or unless,
I think they know.
Should we have a new thing we do at the end of every episode?
Should we let them decide, though?
Let us know if you want to keep the T-T-Twinergy top 5. But this week, we're doing something different. We're doubling it. We're going to double it and give it to the next one. We're going the Twinergy top 10. This week, it wouldn't be the podcast if we didn't talk food. This week, we're talking food. And we're talking our top 10 least favorite foods. I know you got a good, hot, fresh list for us, Stabbing Gavin. So go ahead. Let us know. Hey, what's your number 10 on the Twinergy top 10 least favorite foods?
So my number 10 is peas.
Peas.
I'll eat peas but not by themselves.
No.
They're not good by themselves. If you can eat a whole thing of peas just by themselves, you probably need to wait outside too.
Yeah, you're out there waiting with you.
But if they're mixed in with, whatever food, they're good. But by themselves, they're not good. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just like the texture of them. They're all mushy.
Yeah, I can't.
So it's like a bunch of like wet cereal in your mouth if you're just eating just them,
I can't do it either. I'm not going to lie to you.
But that's my number 10.
If it's a good mix, though, it's solid. Peas are solid.
I was about to say, if you mix them with something, yeah, they are solid. They're good. What's your number 10?
My number 10, oatmeal. I hate oatmeal.
What?
Yeah, I can't do it, dude. It's just mushy. It's just mush in your mouth with no flavor unless you gotta like add syrup or syrup, depending how you pronounce it, or brown sugar and it's like, dude, like oatmeal is trash.
Okay, yeah, maybe like regular oatmeal, but I only eat like cinnamon oatmeal or brown sugar,
Yeah.
Oatmeal, but
I remember when I was at McDonald's and I was like, all these old people are ordering oatmeal. I'm like, I've never had it. Let me try this.
McDonald's oatmeal is trash, respectfully.
I think you gotta be trifling if you're gonna be eating oatmeal on purpose, though. Oatmeal is disgusting. That's my number 10. I will not eat that shit.
My number 9.
Yeah.
It's cranberries.
Cranberries.
I don't like the slices of cranberries that people have at Thanksgiving. I really don't know what everybody's obsession is with those, but they're kind of disgusting.
I've never had the cranberry out of a can.
It's just I don't.
Nothing about it makes me want it.
I don't think it should be there. Respectfully, I don't think it should be on the table.
It belongs to waiting for the Uber outside.
Yeah, it belongs outside with everybody else.
With the baby talk girl and the no washing hands chick.
But that's my number 9. It's cranberries.
Cranberries.
They're not good.
My number 9? Au gratin potatoes. Okay, so I'm getting a look across the table right now. I don't know. I love potatoes. I think it's hard to mess up a potato in any way, but au gratin potatoes, no. No. I hate them. I don't like them. I don't care who makes them. I don't care how they make them. I'm not eating au gratin potatoes. It's disgusting. I have the heat against them, dude. I will not eat au gratin potatoes.
I mean, I haven't really, dabbled into those potatoes. So
dabbled in the au gratins for a little bit.
Yeah, I can't really speak on that. The look was like, I didn't expect that on your list. Okay, the look was not. I think they're good because I haven't really had them, but Okay, well, that's interesting.
Yeah, fuck au gratin potatoes, on God.
Got to be trifling to eat those too, I guess. So my number 8 is beets.
Beets.
I don't like beets, dude. I don't know what it is. They just taste weird.
I've never had a beet.
Never had a beet?
No.
Ugh.
It might be a southern thing.
I really don't know what it is with the old people, but they love beets, just like they love cranberries. It's disgusting.
And that McDonald's oatmeal, too.
Yeah.
Dang, my whole list actually is about old people. That's crazy.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, what's your number 8? Because if it's all about old people food.
Oh, number 8. I'm going to have a lot of people agree with me. This is a disgusting food. And if you eat this, I'm not your friend.
Okay.
Coleslaw. Oh, coleslaw is gross. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care who makes it. If you're about to defend coleslaw, you might need to be waiting for the Uber too. I ain't gonna lie.
I will respectfully go outside because certain coleslaw is good.
No way. Oh no.
It must just be a southern thing then.
Coleslaw.
Because coleslaw is good, like if it's made right. If
Drop
it's made
it.
right, it's good.
Drop a comment. Are you a coleslaw fiend or not?
Like if your grandma makes a mean ass coleslaw, it's good.
Okay. All right. Maybe I just needed to try it again. Maybe I didn't have the right.
You probably did. I'm
But
telling you.
last time I tried coleslaw was a year ago at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Really? We're
Yeah.
basing this list off B-Dubs coleslaw. Hunter, if you're listening, you know he loves B-Dubs.
Okay.
And I've never heard of them even having coleslaw.
Yeah, it was on a Nashville hot chicken sandwich.
Oh, no. You need to get retested if we're basing this on B-Dubs.
You know what, dude? Whatever. What's your number 7? Before I get over this table.
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts. I don't think I've ever had those either.
So, you know, I can't defend these. They're not really good. They're like peas. You know, if you mix them with something, they're all right.
Yeah.
You know, fried Brussels sprouts are all right. But just by themselves, they're just not good.
I'm gonna have a crazy question for you because I don't know that. I genuinely don't know. What's the difference between Brussels sprouts and collard greens?
So, Brussels sprouts is like...
Not collard greens. Okra.
What do you mean? What's the difference?
Is there a difference?
Yes. Well, first, the shape, and secondly, how they're cooked.
Okay.
Most people steam like Brussels sprouts, but most people fry okra.
Okay. I've never had it either. So
You've never had either?
Nuh-uh.
You got to have them side by side, and then
Bro,
you'll see.
you know, I think I need to just have like a southern meal.
I need to take you to a mom and pop southern restaurant that I know about.
You're just gonna order for me?
Yeah, I'm just gonna order everything for you.
Little boy date.
Yeah, a little southern food date because
Hey, that'd be cute. I do need to try like a lot more southern things though. I haven't really done a lot of it, to be honest.
What's your number 7 though?
Number 7. Now this is gonna be a tough one because a lot of people like it. I don't. I like eggs. I like scrambled eggs. I like fried eggs. I despise hard-boiled eggs. I cannot eat those. Like deviled eggs, nope. Hard-boiled eggs for breakfast, nope. Not doing it. I hate eggs like that. If I'm gonna have an egg, it's either scrambled or sunny side up.
Okay, I was about to say if it's deviled eggs, I can get behind them, right?
Okay.
But so my grandpa does this. He hard boils eggs
Okay.
and then just takes them in a plastic bag for
Yes,
lunch.
I've seen that. And then they do the salt and shake it up in the bag and
Yeah,
everything.
I don't understand how he does that because the is there a name change for the yolk once it gets hard inside?
I don't think so.
Okay, well anyways, I don't like the yolk whenever it's in that ball.
Yeah,
in the
it's
inside.
disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Well,
dude.
even though the egg
It's
white is
chalky.
like slimy. and
The
stuff.
yolk is just so chalky, and it's like I really just ate a crayon or something. You know what I mean? It's just disgusting as fuck.
Oh my God, yeah. Hard-boiled eggs, hard pass. Hard-boiled pass is what I say.
Okay,
What's your number 6?
avocado.
Avocado.
I can't get behind the avocado, man.
I've had it once and I've had guac, but avocado by itself.
Yeah, like I'm talking about straight. Like you slice it in half, boom, you're eating it out of the just out
the
of
shell.
itself. Yeah,
Eating it out the shell.
it's just not good.
I could agree with that.
I mean, it's
You gotta
almost
add a
like
little something
wasabi.
to it. Yeah.
I wouldn't eat wasabi either.
Wasabi.
Okay, what's your number 6, dude?
So I hollered at my girl for real. Wasabi.
Okay.
My number 6, another controversial one. I can't eat ham.
What?
Ham, yeah. No.
Dude. Fried ham?
I love bacon. I don't eat ham. Ham is gross.
So
I think it's a texture thing for me though. Like it's just too
in high
stringy
school,
and
they used
fatty.
to serve these hot ham and cheese. Ooh, dude, it was like a grilled cheese, but add ham. Woo, that shit was
Southern shit I
fire.
heard all day.
That shit was fire.
Damn. Yeah, ham. No,
I think ham belongs on pizza too.
Okay, so let me throw this. All right, I will say, I do like a Hawaiian pizza with the Canadian bacon, which is technically ham. But ham by no, I'm not doing ham by itself. It's like we have ham at Christmas every year with my mom and with my mom.
Can't eat it by itself.
No, and every year she's like, "Are you having ham?" No, I don't eat ham. I tell you this every year, and she makes it every year. It's like, ugh, no, I'm ham out of here. Hey man, we're halfway home. What's your number 5?
Sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut, yeah,
Dude, I don't know what it is, but growing up, my grandma loved fucking cooking sauerkraut weenies, man, and sauerkraut is just fucking disgusting.
The smell of it too.
Oh my god, dude. It's definitely sour, to say the least. It's
Yeah.
just, I don't know what it is. Maybe it is a texture thing.
It could be, but
It just
it's
was
the
fucking
smell.
nasty.
It smells. Nah, I'm not in on that.
But what's your halfway?
My halfway home point. So I shat on au gratin potatoes. And I shat on hard-boiled eggs.
So you're about to shit on what?
Potato salad.
Oh my, dude, this is another. Okay.
That is basically au gratin potatoes and hard-boiled eggs together, though.
Bro,
to be fair,
I mean, to be fair, yes.
it's shit.
But
It's
then
disgusting.
again, dude, it's so fucking good when it's done right.
Ugh, dude, that's an immediately when you flip the plate over when you're throwing it away. That's definitely gonna be the potato salad.
Do you like
on that
mustard?
plate. It's aight.
Most people will make like potato salad with mustard.
Really?
Yeah, and it's
I
fucking
think my mom
good.
does that. Now I think about it.
Potato salad is good, but hey, it's
It ain't
it's your
for me.
list, not
It
mine.
ain't for me. That's for
You know,
damn sure.
Whatever. My number 4 is squid.
Squid.
I've had squid a couple ways.
Okay.
Fried in the can,
Okay.
fresh when it's still moving, and it just
Ooh.
all 3 ways. I don't fuck with it.
Squid.
It's just so chewy. You know
It's
what I'm
like
saying?
octopus. You ever had octopus?
Yeah, it's just like,
It's the same thing. It's like
I mean, you just gotta sit there. If I have to sit there and chew that shit for like
Like
10
it's
minutes to
gum,
get
too.
it, yeah, it's just fucking disgusting, bro.
no, thank you. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. My number 4. Give me another hot take. I don't like pickles.
Oh my fucking
No,
god! I
I
mean,
can't do
to be honest, it's in potato salad too.
All my ingredients are actually potato salad. Believe it or not,
So everything's got to connect somehow in this one, and
it's potato salad.
potato salad.
What's wild though is the only pickle I can eat
is it dill?
McDonald's cheeseburger pickles.
Those are fire as fuck, dude.
That's
Those
the
are
only
fire
one
as
that
fuck.
gets the pass. But
You know, whenever you break open a new tub of fucking pickles at McDonald's, you got to get at least a handful.
your,
and put
your
it in
eyes
a-
are fucking watering too from all the vinegar. I remember
Put
that.
it in a fucking 4-piece McNugget container and hold them to the side and just fucking eat them.
Okay, did you grill the pickles though?
No.
Because we used to grill the pickles. We used to get like 4 on that big like cast iron stove, grill them for a couple seconds.
No,
little
that sounds
salt
good
on
as
there?
fuck.
A little salt on there, a little salt.
Damn,
salt
maybe I should get a
S&P.
part-time job at McDonald's.
Hey, we're
too.
going back to Mickey D's this weekend. We're gonna make it happen. The twins take McDonald's.
That'd be a wild-ass fucking pod.
That would be.
So we're in here in the break area. Yeah, it's small as fuck, just like I remember. So my number 3,
Oh, your T-T-Twinergy top 10, number 3.
sardines. Now, if you didn't grow up in the richest family, you've had sardines before.
Yeah.
And I've had regular sardines, spicy sardines, and they're still sardines, by the way, and they're
Yeah.
fucking disgusting.
I disagree with you.
He's a fucking sardine guy, but I'm not a
I
sardine
grew up
guy.
on the sardines and crackers, though.
Yeah, but that's like Vienna sausages, on a fucking cracker.
Still good.
Those are good. I fuck with those, even though they're hella bad for you.
Oh yeah, the salt's crazy.
They're so fucking bad for you, but they're hella good. Nothing like a fucking barbecue Vienna fucking on a saltine cracker.
Yeah, you got the Vienna. Hey, you know what's good with the Vienna sausages though? When they make the barbecue and the grape jelly, and they put it in a crock pot with the Vienna sausages in it.
Did you just say barbecue and grape jelly?
Yes.
Nah.
Yeah, you can do meatballs. You can do Vienna sausages. Dude, it's a good combo. It's gonna be maybe I'm had a little too many recreational habits.
Yeah. Maybe you have had a little too much time in the kitchen, cooking up random ass shit. What's your number 3 though?
My number 3. Mm-hmm. A lot of people love it during Thanksgiving. You hate cranberries. I hate green bean casserole during Thanksgiving.
That's another thing, dude. It's like it's good if it's done right.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna give it a little backstory though. We all have that food that whenever you throw it up that one time you can't eat again. Mm-hmm. That's what that is.
Oh, okay.
Because it came up one time on a Thanksgiving night. Like everything else was fine. Mashed potatoes. I love mashed potatoes. Turkey's fine, but dude, I just remember that it's that taste you get of whatever that's coming up. It was a green bean casserole with like I can eat green beans. It's just that combo I'm not doing that ever again. Ugh. Hey, we made it to number 2. Mm-hmm. What's your number 2?
Now this is going to be strictly just my opinion. I know a lot of people really like this, so I might get hate on it. But chicken livers.
Never had them.
I just can't. I don't know what it is, man. People say they taste the exact same as like just regular chicken, but I don't know what it is, man. The liver's not tasting the same.
Really?
Ugh. It's just disgusting. No matter how much A1 sauce you put on it.
What about hot sauce?
It's still fucking nasty. But what's your number 2?
Is that a southern thing to put hot sauce on fried chicken? Because I love that. I never realized how good that was until I tried it a few years ago. I was in like a little ghetto ass restaurant. They're like, hey, put some hot sauce on that fried chicken. I'm like, all right. And dude, it's so good.
I've seen a lot of different ways. Ketchup, obviously, A1, hot sauce, mustard. Mustard's a big one, I think. But I mean, they're all common.
Yeah.
I can't just eat fried chicken by itself though.
Yeah, no, I can't either. You got a little sauce on it.
Yeah. Something because
a little juice to add to it.
The fried part just dries your mouth out. And if the chicken's dry underneath that fried crust, it's even worse, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, what's your number 2 though?
My number 2, I'm going with you and the Sauerkraut Express. I can't do it. It's
so
just
disgusting.
The smell of it, the texture. No, sauerkraut belongs in the trash. Disrespectfully, that's gonna be outside after you waiting for the Uber for real.
In a pot with a girl that don't wash her hands.
Yeah,
you know she gets on sauerkraut.
She's talking like a baby.
Oh no, that ain't good, man.
Hey, if she get hungry though, she got some sauerkraut and she got some fucking potato salad waiting for her out there.
Potato salad. I might have to go outside with her. If that shit's done right. If it's done right, I'll wait for the Uber outside with her.
All right, so we need your Season 1 T-T-Twinergy Top 10 least favorite food. What you got for me, Stabbing Gavin?
Duck.
Duck
is
that was my duck quack. Didn't look.
It don't taste like Donald, and it doesn't taste like Daffy. That shit's disgusting. A lot of people said, "Now, if you cook it the right way, it'll taste good." I don't believe so. That shit tastes like ass.
Really? Have you ever had turducken?
No.
I want to try it at least once. I've never had duck. I need to try duck by itself and turducken.
I mean, maybe it was just the weird ass Chinese restaurant I tried it in. Maybe.
Oh no!
But it like you said, man. Once you throw it up, you never want to eat it again.
Oh, that was what you threw up.
That's it. Yeah, the experience with duck, man. Maybe it wasn't cooked all the way. Maybe it was just like fresh off the
boat,
fresh out the lake or whatever. But god damn, that shit was ass.
Yeah, the dam over by Chattanooga.
Oh, Chickamauga.
Yeah, Chickamauga.
Oh fuck. But what's your Twinergy top 10 number one?
My number one choice
Mm-hmm.
is weird because I have German heritage, and this usually goes with sauerkraut.
Okay.
Brats. I can't eat brats.
Broadsworth?
Yeah.
You can't eat them?
Bratwursts, yeah.
Why?
I don't like them, dude. I've
Dude,
tried
they're
them.
like a big ass hot dog.
Yeah, but they're just like chunky and like I get paranoid eating a hot dog and like with the chunkiness added to the no, no. Bratwurst gotta go.
Sometimes they got cheese in them and shit.
They're still going outside.
Doesn't Volkswagen have a Broadsworth company?
Yeah, I think so. I won't be trying.
Maybe we should import some.
No, I'll let you go ahead and import that. But no, I'm good. Brats, nope. That's my number one. Will not ever. If I have a choice to never eat a brat again, I will happily live.
If that was the last thing on Earth, you still wouldn't eat it to survive. What if that's all they'd give you? We'll go back to I don't know what episode it was. I'll be forgetting. But
the
what if we had a death row?
Oh,
If you were only allowed to eat, they're like, hey man, look, we got Broadsworth. That's about it. Unfortunately, we can't get any of that other shit that you want. But Broadsworth, that's about
I
it.
love how you're calling it Bratsworth and not Bratwursts.
Hey, dude, it must be a southern thing, dude.
Bratsworth, interesting. I'm gonna start saying that though. No, I'm not eating it. I'll go hungry. No,
You're gonna die
Yeah.
right there, lethal injection with no food.
with no food.
Whatever.
Brats gotta go. They're outside. They're in the front of the line, waiting for the Uber.
I really don't think brats are that bad.
All right, fair enough.
But,
we're
hey.
all out opinions.
Those were a good list, I feel like.
Yeah, solid list. Hey, top 10. That one. I
Give
think a
us
lot
your
of
top
thinking.
10 food that you would not eat.
Yeah, give us your top 10 in the comments. We'd love to hear it. We always love to hear from you guys. But we also have a little surprise for you we're going to try to set up. So give us 1 second and we'll be right back. That's right. Do-Rag Daddy. A little screen reveal for us.
It's crazy seeing, it on.
Yeah. I mean, I recorded this thing on every time we were podcasting, so.
True, he does, but he never does.
Do-Rag Daddy officially has a do-rag on for the podcast.
So I guess we can't get canceled.
We can. I've been saying since day one, my name is Do-Rag Daddy because I got a do-rag. Do-rag is on. I'm going to hear it for the people. Yeah. It's clean. I know. It's clean.
It's solid. He stands on business whenever he puts that on.
I hope I'm valid. I hope. Drop a comment. Is Do-Rag Daddy officially valid? If not, leave it alone. I don't want to hear it.
If not, we'll start the next season over.
Yeah.
With a new name.
Hey,
If
speaking of next season, we got a couple things coming up for you guys. We're going to try to start getting some video to go with the podcast. That's the plan. We're going to start having guests next season as well. I'll be exciting.
It's pretty crazy.
DJ D Hump is number 1 on the list. We have a After Dark episode planned as well. It's going to be a little raunchy for that one.
Shout out Keisha and Sharika.
Keisha, my girl Rika. We're going to be out here, so it's exciting. We're excited for this next season. We appreciate you guys tuning in and getting this shit going. It's been a lot of fun.
It really has. 8 episodes is crazy. I
episodes.
didn't really expect that to
Take
off, or us even really achieve it.
Yeah.
But it is crazy, and I'm ready for the camera setup.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get some social stuff going. We're setting off. We're good.
We are. We're getting it in the works.
Yeah. You got anything for the people?
I appreciate you guys who have listened to all 8.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know it's only an hour, but it really means a lot whenever you guys interact with us, and we try to put our time into this and try to make it an every weekend thing, unless
Someone
G-Wagon, G-Note, gets sick. But like I said, I appreciate you guys, every one of you guys, and drop some comments on the stuff that we had in this episode.
It's been fun. Appreciate you guys listening, and stay tuned for more. We love you.
See ya.